Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream. Shenanigans here. You may notice, by the way, I may not be as highly super energetic as I normally am. I'm struggling with allergies today, just a little bit. So just as a warning, heads up. Today may be a slightly more chill stream than usual, which is totally fine with me because, admittedly, I literally just woke up. I laid my head down for just a few minutes and the next thing I knew, I was totally out of it, guys. Okay, that sounds really loud, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more. Okay, so hi. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, so where we left off. Um, there's a thing. I went and looked up something about our next section, and I may have messed something up. I might have. We're going to go test it. We're going to go see. We're going to see if this actually works or not. I hope it does. This is good for us to practice some not fishing, but swimming at least a little bit. Let's see. But yeah, I've been just a little bit my throat's been scratchy, my mouth hurts a little bit. It's almost like I ate something that just didn't agree. Whoa. I don't... Hello, speak to you. Citizen Azora, how have things been going lately? Ha ha, could you be coming to see me because you can't catch any fish? It's not good out there. Lately I've been coming back empty-handed myself. Why, I was almost hoping you were coming to share with me. Okay, then we can talk to the seahorse. Sorry, but I don't have any fish to share with you. I'm not trying to talk to you.
Help me. Please take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock.
Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off of Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you, on one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? Okay, so here's what I may have messed up on. Yes, we do have a pictograph. But it may not be a good enough pictograph. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Okay, so I decided to watch the video earlier today for Zelda Dungeon. And I was kind of just checking it out, just seeing where we were at. And the guy who made the video indicated you have to get a full body picture of them. He wasn't sure if he had to include the weapon or not, and I know for a fact this is not a full body picture. So I was actually worried that it wasn't going to work. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't you? In exchange, I'll give you this. You got a seahorse. Hey, take it to its home at Pinnacle Rock. Thank you. Hurry. Oh, no.
Thank you. Hurry, take me back to Pinnacle Rock.
Okay, I don't think we actually have to hurry, do we? Let's look. So what's our next thing really quick? Oh, actually, yeah. Okay. So, cool. Let's get right on it, guys. Let's go. So, it turns out, I did a little bit of, looking into all of this, right? Just a little bit. And I kind of looked into it just to see, when is our next spot where we get to go back and save? Because I'm like, okay, getting to the temple, that's going to take a little bit of time, right? And I'm already at the night of the first day, right? Okay. Whoa. Whoop, nope, I don't want to swim, I want to talk to the guy. Let me talk to the man. Yeah. McCall, haven't you seen any gold-colored fish around here? Gold-colored fish know this area very well. I was thinking of getting one to guide me to Pinnacle Rock. If the water wasn't so murky, I wouldn't have to rely on guidance from a gold-colored fish. So, okay. I think... Yeah, we just have to swim between these pillars. That's what we have to do. Hold on. So we swim through here. Awesome. Let's create our first suspend point. I'm going to plan to go for at least probably 2 hours, just so you guys know. Like I said today, man, my allergies just been booting me. It has not been pleasant. So just giving you guys that like forward warning. Okay. I think we can go ahead and let this little guy out, I think. Right? Can I let you out? Alright, my friend.
You have strange powers, Link. I have a request for you. Please follow me.
How do you know my name is Link? Yee. Okay. I'm very happy I don't have to swim this. So apparently the video I was watching for Zelda Dungeon basically says this is exactly like the desert after the Gerudo Fortress, I guess. And it's... I don't know. Actually, it was... Huh.
Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock live many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped in here. Link, can you please find a way to rid the area of all the sea snakes and help my friend?
Okay, so there's actually more to it than that. And... Okay. So I'm assuming, by the way, that this is suffering from the same issue as what Ocarina of Time did at first, when it first released. I think. Which is, unfortunately, I think the game has an issue rendering certain textures. I think. Oh, did I get caught in its mouth? Darn it. I didn't want to get caught in its mouth. Wait, no. God, it's hard to swim. I wish I could just, like, very slowly do this. Okay. And also, I have another question. How... Okay. Hold on. I know how I'm going to have to do this. I didn't want to do this way, but I know how I have to do this now. Huh. Okay. I mean, that worked. That's not really what I was intending to do, but alright, it works. Huh. That's really strange. I thought that there was a way for me to do, like, a special, like, a special spin attack or something like that, I thought. Maybe I just did it wrong? Yeah, it was that. Nintendo, how dare you make me do this after the horrors of the snake, not the snake, but the eel in Nintendo Mario 64. How dare you make me do this? Anyways, what I was trying to say in here is earlier was it's not just the seahorse that we're after. It turns out that the other eggs are here actually too. Huh. Yeah, that's funny too. The guide actually said that this was. Oh look, there's one of the eggs. Here we go. So the guide actually was saying that this used a lot more magic to do it this way, but I don't know. It's really not that bad. It's really not. So, like I was saying earlier, I was a little bit worried that that we were going to end up in a situation where like we were getting too late into the days or something like that. Like basically, as soon as we're done here, we can actually reset time. So yeah, we're not going to be up to this for too much longer. Man, especially at this rate, like we're actually doing a pretty good job. This isn't bad. Let's grab another bottle. Let's see here. Where's another? Did we already get this one? We do have to kill all the sea snakes, though. We do have to make sure we get them all. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, let's try going down, because this one's not done, I'm sure. That worked. This is really weird that we're hearing these sounds down here, though, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it just sound like this is what we should be hearing up top? We should not be hearing this. You know? It just doesn't sound right. I love that with the new Switch versions of these games, that sometimes they just didn't quite get everything. So some things are just a little bit messed up. Like the fact that the water really wasn't that murky. You know what I mean? Like, it really was not that bad. There. I've lost count, by the way. I don't know how many of these things I've killed. I actually don't know how many of them we've done. I think that there's just like 2 or 3 more down below. I think. I don't think there's... Is there one in here? No. That one's done. Okay, so... There's one down here. The cool news is I think we can just like walk along the bottom for these. Okay. So there's, I think that's the last egg right there, right? Yeah, that's the last egg. Okay. Cool. Now... I want to be sure to have that potentially ready. Oh, you know, I just realized, though, we're not going to be able to use the ocarina underwater. We're going to have to swim all the way back. I think there's... Oh, you can even see it! Oh, that's just kind of creepy, isn't it? That's not very pleasant. Alright, come here. Ah, there's the other seahorse. Oh, they look so happy. They look so nice. Okay, cool. So we did get them all. And there's a chest back here, too, apparently. Hello. First, let me get the chest really quick. Another red rupee, and we already have too many rupees. Awesome. Hello. All right, what do you got to say?
Thank you, Link. This is a symbol of my deepest gratitude.
Nice. Piece of heart. We actually have... Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, that's just cute. Okay. Now let's get up out of here. Let's go, 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 go. Whoops. Come on. So, I did learn a trick, though. I learned something kind of nice. Getting out of here faster is easier if we just do this. So, let's get ourselves kind of planed out. There we go. And we're going to get really used to swimming here very shortly. Okay, so just go this way, and that'll take us back to the beach. But we are going to get used to swimming because we actually have a couple of races that we're going to do today. Okay. Whoops. Come on. Don't go through the ladder. There we go. Go up the ladder. There you are. Okay, cool. So it's only 2 a.m. That's not bad. I think you just have to make sure that you do this on the first day, I think, if I remember correctly. So we're doing okay. We're actually really not doing bad on time. We're doing all right. All right. Cool. So, cool. Let's drop off these eggs. Oh, it's because I'm wearing the mask. Thanks. I apologize, by the way, if I have to take, like, slightly more frequent breaks for, like, water and stuff like that. It's funny. I thought at first that maybe I was getting sick or something, and I was just like, no, I'm not getting sick, because I don't really feel bad or anything. It's just, I just got, like, this little bit of, like, scratchiness to my throat and stuff, and I feel kind of swollen, so I can tell that it's just like, oh, yeah. Good. All the eggs have been brought together. It's going to start. Quick, come to the front of the aquarium. It's like a really bad Deckard King from Diablo. In fact, actually, let's get this thing ready. And, might as well do this. Okay. I am in front of the aquarium. Oh, here we are. This is just weird to me. Look at this! What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? Gee. Now everybody else, have you figured out what it means? I've got it! Don't you understand? The way these Zora children have lined up, it means... Yeah. Let's get the guitar out. Oh. Apparently... No? Don't you have some kind of instrument? Did I really just have to talk to him to do this? Apparently I did. professor doing? Okay, that's minorly cute. In a really weird way. It's the melody taught by the Zora children that invigorates singing voices. Yeah, yes, it's that instrument. If these Zora were born to teach the song, then hurry! You must play this song for the Zora who laid these eggs. Okay, actually, I think we're supposed to go do some other stuff first. I think. Let's see. Piece of Hearts, or Eggs, New Wave, Bossa Nova. Okay. So, normally at this point, I guess you're able to just, like, go to the temple, right? Like, you're able to go ahead, do the next thing, like, let's go head off and go do this stuff, right? That's not what we're going to go do. We're going to go do some other really cool stuff. There's actually quite a few things we get to do. First of all, not only do we get to use a new song, we get to make a song. So, and you'll see what I mean shortly. We're also going to end up getting, like, I think 2 more full heart containers, I think. Which, if you can't tell, means that, hey, we're going to be on our second row of hearts. Nope, I went into North Clocktown again. I just went to go take a drink of water and it hurts to swallow. Just a little bit. Ouch. I really need to get some new allergy medicine. I really do. I've been meaning to, and my only problem with allergy medicine is usually it just makes me sleep. My wife has some that's like over the counter stuff. I've mentioned this before on stream. That it's like, I don't. It just knocks you out. It just puts you to sleep. I mean, you can breathe. It's great. It's a wonderful antihistamine. But oh my god, it makes you sleep so hard. It is so bad. Okay, so put remaining rupees in the bank. Well, we saved all the eggs, guys. We know the new song. But it's time to go back in time. So the eggs will be in peril once again. But we learned what they had to teach us. We learned the song. So I guess you have to do those 2 sections. You have to do the pirate section, and you have to do that Pinnacle Rock section. You have to do that all on the same day. If you don't do it on the same day, the eggs will... I guess the eggs die? Or you have to do it in the same 3-day section, I mean. Otherwise, you don't get the whole song. Okay. So the very first thing we have to do... We have to go to the trading post, actually. Which is weird. Because I swear that the Scarecrow was not in the trading post initially. Wait, is this the trading post? I actually don't know which one the trading post is. No, that's the Curiosity Shop. So maybe this is the trading post. Oh, hi. There you are. Oh, yo, baby, I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Shall we dance? No. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, come back anytime you want. Wait, come back anytime you do decide you want to dance. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate... Oh, wow. Actually, yeah. Actually, thank you for the reminder. Let me hear a song you wrote on that. Um, wow. Oh, yes, that's a nice tune, baby. By the way, I know a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate time. Want to learn it? No. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. If you'd like to see me again, play that song you just played for me. See you later, baby. So, we have to do that for a reason. Now, hold on, because I was silly, and I forgot to distort time. Okay, so now there's certain places where we can pull him up randomly, which is awesome. But anytime that we go to do that, we have to make sure we teach him the song. So, like, if we reset time, we have to do this again, basically. Whoops. There we go. First, let's also get the bunny hood out here. I know I could use Epona. I don't want to ride the horse. I'm the same way in Breath of the Wild, too. It drives my wife absolutely crazy. I don't mean for it to, but it does. There we go. Just trying to get him to do a little spin attack. Wait, how much do we have now? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's enough. So... Leave us! Leave us! Leave me alone! Leave me alone, leavers. Okay, need... Bonk. Okay. So, we are going to need this mask, though. Just seeing if there's anything else here that we can get, you know. Okay. So, you'll notice that these are upside down. Oh. Okay, hold on. Apparently, I did not want to do this as Ocean Link. We'll put it. We'll call him that. How does that work? We'll just call him Ocean Link for the minute because I forgot what the name of the race was. Now, the other thing we need to do is... That's not what I meant to do. Please don't use up all my arrows. I mean, I know I can always get more, but still. This is a basic enemy. There we go. Come on. There we are. There we are. You got a piece of heart. You've assembled a new heart container. Your maximum life energy has increased. Well, thankfully, yeah, because we actually needed that life because apparently I'm kind of garbage at fighting with this character at the minute. Okay, so next thing we get to do. Next thing we get to do. It's kind of like a little checklist. Oh, you know what? We actually get to go to Snowhead Temple. Kind of. We're not really going to Snowhead Temple proper. We are going to need all these things. So we want to go to Snowhead Temple. Yep, right there. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. All right. Okay. Now, we don't need to be the Goron anymore. So let's actually take off the mask. But what we will need is the hookshot, actually. Okay, so you can see out there, there is a piece of heart out there. We want it. Of course we do. Of course we want that. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, but notice, we can't get any further. See, there's no other spots. So... yeah. Cool. There he is. The same mechanic was used if you haven't played it before. Because, you know, some people haven't played their somewhat earlier Zeldas. If you've never played it, Ocarina of Time had the same mechanic. You taught the song to the Scarecrow as a youth, and then when you became older Link, you could summon the Scarecrow. You could actually summon him in some like really peculiar places too. It was really cool. Alright, so now there's another place in the Great Bay that we need to go to. But before we go to the Great Bay, we have to go somewhere else. I thought this one was really cool. I saw this on the video today. I saw this on the video today as well, and it was kind of interesting. Wait, no, I don't want to go to Woodfall. I want to go to the Southern Swamp. It says Southern Swamp. Yeah, this is the right one. Cool. Oh, we don't technically need the ferry. But you know, hey, we'll grab it anyways. Who knows? You never know. Oh, never mind. Gotta use that. That's fine. That's okay. That works. Just grabbing some extra money, grabbing some extra stuff. Oh, speaking of money, you know what? No, never mind. I'm going to save it for later. I'm going to save it for later. So we need to be a little Deku Scrub. I still say, I think the Deku Scrub is honestly, out of the three, my favorite. I mean, he just looks so cute. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with a focus on a Deku Scrub clientele. Actually, I want to do business at the palace, but there's this big octopus and nothing really can be done about it. So I set up shop here. Do you know what magic beans are, sir? I'll sell you one for 10. Yeah, we do. We want one. Alright. Now... Okay. So... You know what? I was going to do this a different way, but you know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do it differently than in the video, than what he did. Let's see. Hop down, either go to the potion shop. Okay. But they say to get some fresh spring water. Okay, so we're not getting a potion. We're just trying to get some spring water. Okay. In that case, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do what the guide told us to do. And there's a reason for it. All right, let's go to Great Bay. Alrighty, now let's not be a floating piece of wood in the ocean. Let's go. So, over here, it's a little ways out. I don't like the music for this area. I want to say it's right here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Okay. Wait, no, I don't want that. That's what I want. Because, okay. Let's look around. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. It's over there. It's over there. I'm sorry. I have a slight amount of screen glare right now because the light is coming in through my front door. And not Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask is a slightly dark game. There we go. I just had to move. Although that means you guys might not be able to hear me as well. But, hey, I'm loud enough as it is, right? Okay. There. Okay, so now... Cool. Now, here, this is where we need our little bean. Now, yes. Oh, that makes me happy. I love the Song of Storms. The Song of Storms is one of my favorite songs in the Zelda series, just overall. I love it. All right. Cool. Now, if we... Yep. Okay. Now, there's actually another thing for us to do semi-close to here. Let's see. There. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't take any damage. Some arrows, which we don't really need. Now what we do need, though, is we need some bottles. Now, from what I've been told, this may or may not take us more than one try to do this, what I'm going to try and do. Because apparently there's a regional difference. But I'll show you what we're talking about. It is actually kind of cool, and I never would have realized that this was a thing in the game. At all. If I hadn't seen the guide. If I hadn't seen the guide, I wouldn't have known about this. Because I never would have even thought to question it. Which just goes to show that I'm better at playing JRPGs than I am at action RPGs. Which, speaking of, I'm actually seriously considering playing some older JRPGs on my YouTube. I'm very, very strongly considering it. There's a couple of them I want to play. I'd love to play the original Final Fantasy VII. But I'm also very tempted to play the Suikoden series. Probably not the whole series, because I honestly didn't like most of... Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say I didn't like most of the series. I didn't like most of the later games in the series. Wow, why am I just... That camera, guys. That camera. Okay. Here we go. Can you go up the ladder? I know some newer games are like this too, where they're just plagued with like little things about them here and there. If it's just like, why won't you just go up the ladder? Why won't you just go up the ladder? It's been around for a long time. So, what we're talking about is this. That's a huge fish. I bet that thing could eat a small fish in a single bite. See? There's no sign. There's nothing to me that would have made me think that I should look at that tank unless I just got lucky and I thought to talk to Tattle about it. He almost sounded like Mario. All right. Now, supposedly, we only have to do one more. I guess in Europe it's different. I guess in the European version, you had to get like 6 fish. Isn't that awesome? We've collected 3 pieces, which is great. That's good. Okay. So we swallowed that. We did that. Da-da. Okay. There is another one. Another heart piece. It's coming up. But we're going to go to a new area to go check that one out. What do I want to have on hand? I think actually we will need the hook shot relatively soon. So we have to come over here. Okay, what does this actually say? Now rehearsing at Zora Hall, the Zora band, the deep sea with that deep sea sound, the Indigos. Indigos. Get it. Get it. I get it. Ah, no. I don't like you. I don't like you. Go away. Ah. Okay, so this is not worth a heart. Or a heart container. Or even a heart piece. But I'm still going to try it anyways. Alright, so what it is... Darn it. What's wrong? Have you lost your touch from playing too much guitar, Macau? Oh. Oh, bro, didn't you used to be able to break all these pots at once? Your motion was all stiff like someone who's not used to doing this. Sorry, but I gotta take 10 rupees for those broken jaws. If you break them all at once, I'll give you something good. Take the challenge again sometime. Okay. Ah. So what's really cool is if you figure out the right spot for this, you'll get a decent reward for it. And what's really cool is if you keep failing at it repeatedly over and over, you'll lose all your money. Yeah. You just got to eat the loss. Exactly. He doesn't take your rupees. If you've got less than 10 rupees, guys, he can't take anything. He won't even take the 5. Yeah, what? You don't even have 10 rupees? Guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just have to eat the loss. Yeah, I'm slightly off. Okay. I think maybe this one will do it. Maybe? No? It could just be that I aim too high. Oh, we were really, really close. I really want to hit this. I really want to. Sorry, today is going to be the day of, like, mini games and stuff, okay? So there's going to be a lot of stuff like this. Yeah, we got too close again. No. Still too far now. Oh, that would have been perfect, actually. Okay, hold on. Got it. Way to go, Macau. You got a big smirk on your face. Well, here's 100 rupees. Except Jar replacement costs 10 rupees, so I'll have to deduct that, dude. You get 1090 rupees. Take the challenge again sometime. So here's the thing, though. You can repeatedly do this. Over and over again. So technically, if you wanted... Yeah. Technically, if you wanted, you could repeatedly do it over and over and over again. If you wanted. Kind of like I'm trying to do. Because, I mean, come on, who doesn't want a bunch of rupees, especially for a relatively easy minigame? Kinda? Like, I'm sure some of you could probably do this a lot better than how I'm doing it. I mean, I just, my depth is just not having it. There we go. Alright, so I'm not going to keep going at that. I'm not going to keep on doing it. It's still worth it, though. It's worth it to get just, like, some extra money. Now, where we're going to go out this way. We're going to avoid these levers. Ah. Oh, that worked. It's not like we don't have the health. There. Maybe they'll leave me alone now. So this is actually a callback to the original Zelda, the very first one. Not the beavers, just the fact that it's this waterfall thing that we're about to do, kinda. It's quote-unquote head into the waterfall, right? We're not really heading into the waterfall. What we are doing, though... We're gonna dive! Oh! I forgot about that. Come on. Oh, heart piece. You've assembled a new heart container, bro. There we go. So yeah, this area, it like keeps constantly sucking you into the middle, which is why the like is there. Okay. So yeah, there's another piece of heart for us, right? That's nice and spiffy. That's what we wanted. Now we get to do something really fun today. We're gonna do some more racing, right? Now first, we gotta take this mask off, because in order to get to where we gotta go... Oh, there it is, over there. Oh, did I... Maybe just do that a little bit too close? Yeah, I just did a little too close. Alright. So I missed, I think, talking to somebody that indicates, by the way, that there's a bunch of beavers that are up at the top of this waterfall. But yeah, there's a bunch of beavers that are at the very top of the waterfall. And they have something special that we really want. In fact, they have two things that we really want. But the game only actually tells you about the first one. There's the cave. And we do still really want it. Ah, cool. My screen glare is gone now. Waterfall Rapids. Yeah. It's this little guy. Isn't he cool? Alright. Hello, my friend. I wish to talk to you. Hello. Wow.
You gal, you can't fool me with your green clothes. You want an empty bottle, don't you? You never learned your lesson. I'll give you one, but only if you can swim through all the rings in the river in under 2 minutes. So you want to try?
Sure. So this is what I was saying is we are going to get very good at swimming. We have to do this more than once. We have to do it more than twice. You guessed it. We have to do it 4 times.
I'll show you the way. Follow me and don't get separated.
Okay. This is where we're going to save it because we are doing this. We have to. Okay, see, we already got separated. Okay, this, knock on wood, doesn't feel so bad. It's a little difficult, kind of, just because it's not as smooth as I would hoped. But it's not bad. As long as you don't, like, overcorrect too much. Okay. Oh no. Okay. We just have to do this within 2 minutes, right? We got 30 seconds left to get 2 more. Oh no. Of course I opened my mouth. Hey, what do you know?
Huh, that was perfect.
It was far from perfect.
Huh, that was perfect. Well, that's not good.
Did you call me little brother?
I called you big brother. Actually,
What? An empty bottle?
yeah, an empty bottle.
Don't worry, little brother. To us, empty bottles are a treasure. I can't give you one just because you beat my little brother.
We can't just give you one.
Even though you promised me one. I'll give you one after you race once more against me. So will you try it? The rules are the same, but this time there are 25 rings. Don't fall behind. Yeah, right, okay. So, in other words, we beat the game, and then they cheat. That's what it is. They're cheating. Okay, give me 1 second to just, like, readjust how I'm sitting.
Yeah. Ah.
Okay. So yeah, it's basically the exact same thing. Except this guy just has you go through some extra rings. Apparently, by the way, and I don't know that this is true because I didn't actually get to see them do it. The map changes, or not the map, but the path changes between the alternating paths a little bit if you go on different days. But supposedly this is the easiest one. Uh-oh. I missed where he went. Uh-oh. Okay, we might still have this, to be honest with you. Like, we should technically be fine. I'm going to put a save state right here just in case I, like, somehow manage to mess this up. Yeah, we do have it. Because it's the same last two. Oh no. We have to get into the house. There we go. He did it, little brother.
Yeah, he did it, big brother.
There's nothing we can do, little brother.
This is a mess, big brother.
Yeah, weird thing, right? We underestimated you. And they kicked me out. We're not done. We're not done. There's more. But yeah, isn't that weird? Like, this is one of the first Legend of Zelda games, I believe, that they gave you more than 4 bottles. Kind of weird, huh? Wait. We are in the same place, right? Oh, no, they didn't kick me out. I'm right here. Okay. There is a reason to do this again. And this is where it's going to get really annoying. I have to do this perfectly. I can't run into the rings. I can't mess up. If I do, we'll have to restart. Okay. He's back, little brother.
Yeah, he's back, big brother.
But we don't have any more empty bottles, do we, little brother?
No, we don't have any, big brother.
If you say you still want to race, though, that's fine. What will you do? Yeah, I'll race. First, you have to start with my little brother this time. The limit is 1:50. Don't fall behind. Yeah. We have to get this perfect, because if I mess this up, we have to restart. This isn't so much of a race as it is, like, just follow the leader. Okay. So, we're going to do what I have done so many times before throughout this I shouldn't say let's play, but you know what I mean. Oh, see, right there. I'm glad that we did it right when we did. But yeah, for these streams, like, it's having the save state feature available is so handy, especially when you mess up small stuff like that. Like, that is really, really handy. I also feel like it just makes these games a little more accessible to some people. Like, there's some people that's just like trying to play games like this sometimes. It's just, it can be very, very frustrating. Okay, so we're done through that area. Whew. Wow. Okay. You know what? I don't want to like curse myself, but at the same time, it's like I also kind of thought that this would be like way, 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 way harder for myself. Because I've told you guys before, I don't like swimming sections in games. I really don't. I'm usually terrible at them. We just did it flawless. There it is. He did it again, little brother.
He did it again, big brother.
That's shameful, little brother. Hey, how dare you shame him? He tried. He tried. That's just rude. Should never shame somebody for trying. I realize it's a game, guys. I do realize it's a game. But still. Alright. Once more, same as before. Okay. Yeah. We did it perfect, so we don't have to worry about saving over the first bit. There we go. Okay. Create a suspend point here. Oh no. It actually did it. It actually kicked us out of our swim mode. Darn it. I'm gonna try and correct this. Save states might have actually hurt us this time. Wow, my neighbors are like super loud today. I'm sorry if you guys can hear like that pound sound every so often. It's just them closing their doors. We almost got it. There we go. Let's resave over that. We missed the first ring. So the way that this particular section right here is supposed to work is you're supposed to like leap up through the first ring and then land through the second one is what you're supposed to do. And I watched the other person do it, and they did a really good job of doing this. I, on the other hand, am not so used to doing this. Okay. We've almost got this. We've almost got it. I was actually really worried that this was going to take a lot longer and I was going to have to... I keep forgetting the fact of like, oh, okay, cool, I've got save states. Like, you know, I can just utilize my save states and I'll be okay. Like, I keep forgetting about them. So, like, I keep thinking that it's just like, oh, I was going to have to race, like, 5 or 6 times or stuff like that. Like, no. It's totally fine. He's a formidable opponent, little brother.
You're all just talk, eh, big brother?
If we give that to him, I wonder if he'll leave us alone, little brother.
Yeah, I want to quit, big brother.
That's right. Another piece of heart. Alright. So... Okay.
Please, let it be over.
Okay. Here's the thing. The next thing for us to do, it needs to be day or night of the very first day because we're on the Nintendo 64. So, we're already almost to night. And I tend to take my time when I'm doing stuff. So. Whoops. There we go. There we are. Yeah, we do. We want to deposit some rupees here. We're getting really close to that, like, 2,000 rupee mark. Which is not how much we need. We need closer to, like, 5,000. No. I still want to deposit, I just selected the wrong amount by accident. There we go. Okay. So, the next section is going to require us to have a couple of things. In other words, as soon as I reset time, we're going to get booking it for the shore. We are going to need some bombs, and we're also going to need some arrows as well. Technically, we probably have enough time to be able to do this next thing. Like, I'm almost certain that we do. But at the same time, I really don't want to chance it. Because if you don't finish this within the first day, it's... yeah, you don't get the prize. And you do... and the prize is really good. The prize is very good. The prize is something I've been waiting for a while. Okay. Dome the first day. Okay. Yep. Slow time.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Let's go. Ah!
I love how jaunty the music is. Is that gonna be enough? Ah! Camera, cooperate with me today. Let's see if we can grab some more bombs. Because I don't know if that's enough bombs. It might be. We're going to pray that 15's enough. Okay, so we need to go to the Great Bay Coast. So, there's two houses over here. One of which we've already been in, the other of which we have not. And it's the second house that we're interested in today. This one. That's right. We found another spider house. I was always very confused because I would wake up like because I would watch this while taking a nap, or I would take a nap while watching this, and consistently I would have the issue that I would wake up during this spider house and not realize that it was a different spider house than the first game, or than the first one. So I was like, wow, they're like revisiting the same spider house over and over and over again. Like, that seems really awkward and weird and strange. Like, I always thought it was very odd. Okay, so what we actually do here is slide down. Yes, I realize that there's a bunch of them just in this tunnel alone. Alright, there's two right there. Okay, and there's another one in here. Okay, so take off the bunny ears. We don't need them. There. Need this. Now, technically, you don't have to use fire arrows if you don't want to. If you don't want to waste the magic, but it's totally fine. Because I don't think you need a ton of magic in this area anyways. So, there. That's number 3. God, my neighbors are super loud today. It's so strange because usually they're not that loud. One of my neighbors does have some young children, and they tend to they tend to be a little more rambunctious, just a little bit. All right, so there's 4 more just in this area. So, oh, whoops. There's one there. And then oh, well, there's one right there on the wall. I saw it. interesting. It says burn the spider webs. Oh, whoops. I burned the wrong one. There we are. Okay, so that's it for this floor, it says. Now there's 4 more of them down here. Okay, so stand on the stairs, look toward the opposite wall. Oh. I'm having a little bit of trouble aiming this. Okay. Roll into stone jar near door. What door? Oh. In stone jar tops some crates in corner of room. Cool. And inside little hole in wall burn spider webs, use hookshot. What? Oh, there. No, not quite. There we go. There. Alright. Cool. And, oh, there's actually another one in here. Got it. Okay, so that's 12. Now, we have to go back upstairs. You can tell when a room is clear, by the way, if it isn't obvious to you. You can tell when a room is clear because there's no more scritching. Okay, we don't have any Deku sticks, so just burn. Technically, you can just use regular arrows, though. Okay. Whew. Now, there's something else we can do in here while we're here. And just so you guys are aware, I have to grab a piece of paper, kind of. I have a rocket book, so I don't really need a piece of paper. I just need a rocket book to write on. And one of my pens around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Cool. And the reason I need this is because there's actually a puzzle in this place that was not in the first one. Like, not in the first skull, gold skull house, spider house. You know what I mean. Maybe you know what I mean. So, what we need to do, we actually need the captain's hat because... Ah, there he is. Hello.
Huh? Oh, Captain, sir. It's been a long time since we've seen you. As you have ordered, sir, we are investigating the secrets of this place. According to the information I have obtained, it seems Red should be shot 6th.
Okay, this is really important. Because, remember the bomber code? How the bomber code is different for everybody? This is different for everybody, too. Okay. So, what he's talking about is that there's a little puzzle in here. And there's 4 masks, 4 shields, or 4 shield masks, whatever you want to call them, that are all lined up next to each other, and they're each of different colors, blue, yellow, green, and red. And he gives you the clue as to what the last one is. But there's more of these skull children. or stall children. Skull children? Can't remember what they're called. I think they're stall children. And they will give you clues as to what you're supposed to actually do. Like, what order you're supposed to shoot them in. And we get a piece of heart. Have I fulfilled my duty, sir? Yes, you have. Ah, thank you, sir. I hope the information I provided will be of assistance to you, sir. Now, as you ordered, sir, I will finish the last of my duties. Yes, sir. And he dies. Okay, cool. So, on the west side of the room... Let's see. There's a bookcase. How do I know which side is the west side of the room? I don't know where I am. I'm turned around. That's not good. Actually, you know what? No, we do need this. Okay. Hold on. Is it this? Hold on. Okay, this is actually the north end of the room. And the only reason I know that is because this is where another one of them is. Yeah. Okay. But hey, this gives us our bearings, so that's good, right? Thank you very much. You got a gold Skulltula spirit. Okay, so that was number 15. So on the west side of the room, so we're on the north side end of the room right now. So if that's north, that means this way is west. And there's a movable bookcase. And there isn't one. There's, whoops, two. How? It's very funny, though, that I can't... Apparently that I can't press the right thing on the joystick. Okay, so there's 13, 14, and 15. Now it says on the right side of the room... Oh, okay, so wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. This is... Wait. This is the west wall. That's the north wall. So I'm assuming it's talking about... I don't know which way it's talking about now. Wait, it was on the north wall. That was the last one, actually, technically, according to the guide. Do not get up there. Okay. There's a bookcase with some of the books missing from it. Oh, wait, no, that was it. That's exactly what we were supposed to do. This, right here, we're supposed to go up. Oh, hello. Huh? Oh, Captain, sir. It's been a long time since we've seen you. I'm not going through this. Red should be shot first, too. Now, don't worry. They're not lying to us. Because two of the shields, or at least one of the shields, you have to hit multiple times. Okay, so... And they are called stall children. Okay. So... Behind a painting in the northwest corner of the room. Okay. Alright. Which should be obvious, because there's a photo of freaking Skull Kid. Huh, that was weird. Along the ceiling, north side of the room. Okay. On top of a bookcase at the southeast corner of the room. Do you think we can hit it from here? Okay, apparently, yes, we can. Alright. And behind a painting at the southwest part of the room, in a small hole, use a hook shot. Are all the pictures here Skull Kid? Oh, it did work. I swear I'm actually hitting the right. Like, I'm hitting down on the joystick in order to use the hook shot, and it just, like, you just nudge it just a little bit to the right, and boom, it switches over to the bow. All right, so we've got 19 of them. Like, we're doing really good. Okay, go to previous room, go downstairs, go around corner, and enter the last door. Wow, really? The last door? We're that far along already? I mean, that's cool and all. Like, that does not bother me at all. I like how he's so slow and delicate about going down the stairs. This is the wrong place to go. Hold on. We're not ready for that yet, technically. Ah, it's over here. It's over here. My bad. So now, yeah, we weren't expecting that, were we? Did you also notice our other little buddy? Yeah. It's okay. It's just them. Okay, so now... Okay. Roll into brown crate, north corner of the room. Again, which way is north? I don't have a map. There is no map. There's no indication of what is north. Okay, apparently this is north. Okay, so... There's canoes leaning against western wall opposite of the door. Okay. There's a difference between the two versions, though. So we have to get up on the crates next to the canoes. Hello. Okay. Behind a spider web on the ceiling. It's probably the spider web that's like right next to us that I couldn't see. Yep. I love how seamless it is to change from the bow to the hook shot, but it's not as seamless the other way around. Okay. Roll into brown crate left of the door where the boxes are about to start getting higher. Enter small hole. Turn around. Like, what, here? Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay, climb up. Oh, pause. Okay, so roll into crate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, climb up on top of the crates, left side of the door, as far as it will go. Wait, is that the... On the left side of the door. Okay, well, I realize that as I'm looking at it, do they mean here? Oh. It does mean the other crates, I think. Oh, darn it. Oh, there it is. Cool. So that's 24. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now... Now we go talk to the Stall Children, actually. We're not actually doing the puzzle this second, apparently. Okay, so we do talk to them. Green should be second. Red should be shot fourth. See, yeah, red's going to be shot 3 times already. Green should be shot 5th. Wow, that means either blue or yellow may not be shot at all. And again, this is different for everybody. You know, I guess every time you play this, like, I guess I could play this again, and it would be totally different. Yeah, yellow should be shot 3rd. Okay. So for those of you who were not keeping up, it goes red, green, yellow, red, green, red. Which is, you know, it's nice, right? Okay. Now, as you can tell, there's still spiders in here. So roll a giant jar and corner under red mask. Cool. Behind painting, closest to red mask. Crawling along dark parts of ceiling along the walls. Stand on table. Oh, whoops. Forgot I kind of needed that. Oh, okay. There it is right there. So, we could burn the web. It doesn't really matter. Cool. 27. Now, this is actually decently well hidden. I was really surprised by this. Yeah, isn't that weird? The curse is now lifted. Okay. So next... Okay, so we go red, green, yellow, whoops, red, green, red. Cool. Now we need to get out of here. Not within like a specific amount of time or anything. Although if you're playing the Nintendo 64 version, by the way, you can kill them. I'm gonna choose not to, just because I don't know. I like the stall children in this game. They're kind of cool. They're super super nice. Like they help you. So I'd feel bad for killing them. Although they did disobey orders, they came back. But yeah, apparently if you're playing the Nintendo 64 version of this, if you don't finish this by the end of the first day, like you have the day and the night to do this. If you don't do it right, what's about to happen will not happen. See, now there's a guy here. Oh, I thought I heard some loud noises inside, and I came in to check it out. This place, is this some sort of underground shelter? Did you find this place? I beg you, let me have this place. Not for free, of course. I hope this will do. This is what I've been waiting for. Unfortunately, this game makes you wait for so long to get the giant wallet. It just takes forever to get it. I can't remember how long it took in Ocarina of Time, but I feel like it didn't take long after you became an adult before you could get it. This game, it just feels like it's just forever. And with that goal of getting 5,000 rupees, like, it takes some time, man. The cool part is that now that I've got this wallet, I might do a YouTube stream where I'm just going to go around and just go find money. So, I don't know how long that'll last. But I might actually do that on one of my YouTube streams, potentially. I might do it on one of these. I might do it on just regular Twitch. You know, that way Twitch people, you guys get something special. But, you know, kind of going back and forth with it. So if you have an opinion on it, let me know. And go comment on, like, my YouTube videos. Go leave comments, and then that way it'll tell me. Or you can direct message me through Twitch, actually, if you'd like to. But yeah, we finally got our giant wallets. We got a heart piece. We got a giant wallet. Let's see. Now, technically, if we want to, we could. Let's see. What could we do? What can we do? There's another heart piece coming up. And then there's a lot of story stuff, which is great. Where are we at? We're at an hour 49. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I'm not going to go for too long. We'll go for a little bit longer. Alright. I'm just glad it was something you needed. Anyhow, I won't be needing it much longer anyways. Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't give you the 500 rupees. It's like somebody handing you an empty wallet. You know what? It's still the first day. And it's still relatively early. So I don't think we have to reset time. I don't think. I'd rather not reset time if I can avoid it, you know? Because we've already had to reset it multiple times today. Okay. So... I do not like the music for this area. It's too eerie. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I realize this is supposed to be the quote-unquote horror Zelda. Like, I get it. It is. And it deals with some, like, really, you know, dark topics. It does. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know. Ooh, bonefish. Oh, I was not paying attention to that fish. Ah, God. Okay. I do like this music, though, and I realize now this is the same music as, like, the Zora home in Ocarina of Time. Alright, so I actually don't know what we're doing here. I haven't watched anything about this area, so I really don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's just go walk around and talk to people, I guess. There's somebody hanging out. Who are you? Oh, Mika! What's up with the rehearsal? I've been told that rehearsal is about to begin, but the band members are still shut away in their rooms, and Lulu's just hanging around by that lone island out back. What's going on?
We're gonna get the band back together.
Hey, Macau. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Oh, that's right. Evan, your band leader's looking for you. Alright. Oh, Macau. Do you need to see Joppus? You're gonna have another jam session with him, aren't you? I can't wait. Okay, so that's Joppus' room. And then the other one's the band leader. Hey, Macau. What have you been doing this whole time? Evan, the band leader, has been waiting for you for a while now. Hurry, go in, go in. Oh, the first room is mine. What are you doing? Shut up, I'm busy right now. Ah, Macau, you caught me. Yeah, Lulu's been looking kind of weird. I was worried. It's not like I was spying on her or anything. Okay, so that's Lulu's room. I'm not some kind of weirdo or some sort of slimy fish or anything. Yeah, just remember that I have somewhere to be. What time is it? Yeah, I have to be there like now. See ya. Yeah. Creeper. Creeper. Okay. So... let's see. We had to do a jamming session, I guess. So we had to put on the Zora mask. We had to go into our room first, which is this room. All right. Speak with Tio, Macau's roommate. Okay. Cool piece of trivia here for you guys. That I wouldn't have known. It's been a long time since I played it. So listen to the what he's playing. That's actually from A Link to the Past. Okay. So what we have to do in here, actually... I know, weird, right? We have to like... No, I don't want to do that. What I want is... How? Hold on. There's supposedly a way to get up there. I just had to find the right thing to hit. Am I just supposed to hit the tree? Is that what it is? Apparently. Okay, cool. So there's something for us to read here. Can you read Zoran script? No, but apparently if I put on the mask, I can. Macau, my diary. Today, Jarpus and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. A downright A. Okay. Today I had Lulu listen to my session with Jarpus. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl after all. Wait, so she's a great girl because she liked your music? Anyways, today I had another jam session with Jappus. Evan was in a bad mood because the two of us were writing songs on our own. Here's what I played. Evan called me over this morning. It was something about Lulu. He was in a real rush. I wonder what it could be. By the way, it seems my lucky color this week is green. I don't know why, but that might be important. I just wrote it down. It did. The guy doesn't say to write it down, but I did anyways. So, all right. So what do we got to do now? Exit room. Enter the next one. Actually, no. I want to get out of my way. I want to go talk to the guy. Ouch. I just want to talk to the guy because he seems really cool. Like, come on, guys. He's a manta ray playing the drums. Macau, where you been? Where have you been? I was worried. The concert in town is coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? I'm sorry for the voice. It's just the way I feel like a manta ray would sound. Especially Lulu. I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Ooh, ooh. I wonder if this is all related to the ocean turning all weird. Actually, I know a little bit of Lulu's secret. Do you want to hear it? There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple. And they say when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora descendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? And lately, Lulu has been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... Yeah, could be. Or it was Macau, and Macau is now dead. I mean, technically he's alive. In spirit. I'm expecting a cool performance for your jam session with Jappus. Alright, that's cool. Alright, listen to this tune, guys. That's the original dungeon sound for The Legend of Zelda. For the original Legend of Zelda, the one on the NES. It's awesome. Oh, Macau. Where you been? He's got the rocker hair. I'm all like, hey, where's Macau? The concert's coming up soon. And now our band leader has been pulled a vanishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. If you guys think it's just because Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand, but I'm telling you, it looks like something's really wrong. Is there something you're trying to hide from me? I'm not running an inquiry on anything. But look, if we don't start rehearsing real soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert. Okay. I'm sorry, I went from like California rocker to like English rocker? Huh? You want to have a jam session? Try following this phrase I wrote on your guitar. Oh. That melody's bogus, man. What's wrong with you? You're not jamming like you usually do. You want to stop? No. No, I don't. Okay.
I got it, I got it, I got it. Here I go.
Okay. That's got good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud. He resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do? Alright. So we know the very last door is supposed to be Lulu's. I was doing a save point because I want to. At this point. Alright. I believe that's credits from the original Legend of Zelda, I believe. Whoa, what happened to your head? Cal, how was it? Did you get the eggs back? What? Oh, no. Oh, you couldn't do it after all. Have been to see Lulu out and back by the ocean? Ever since the pirates stole her eggs, she's been standing out there gazing at the sea and sighing. Cal, we need those eggs safe so Lulu can get her voice. Oh, I get it. Grown accustomed to life in a peaceful sea, the only one among the Zora tribe who's still able to go to blows with those wild pirates is you with the blood of Zoran heroes flowing within you, except you're dead. I'm still keeping Lulu's problem a secret from the other band members. They've all been looking forward to our Carnival of Time concert. Can't tell them it's canceled because Lulu can't sing, can I? Yeah, okay. Now, excuse me, my friend. Would you be willing to talk to me, please? If Lulu's voice does return, I don't know what we can do. Hey, how'd you get in here? I shouldn't have to put up with this. People not associated with the band aren't allowed in here. If you want an autograph, we'll be giving them out at the town's carnival, so wait until then. Um... There we go. Huh? That song. It works. It works. It works. Are you gonna play it? Alright. Not bad. That's a pretty good song I just made up. You got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song in our next show. Take this and thanks. You stole the song they came up with. You're not thinking I'm stealing your song, do you? Yes. That is exactly what I think you're doing. You little thief. Alright. So now... So that's all to do here. So now there's that door to the left. Wait. Did I do this right? Hold on. Is it here? Oh, hello. Hi, you appear to be Lulu. Alright, so... there it is. Yep, I figured. One of these is one of them's a fairy. Alright, so... Now... I think the very next thing we're doing... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and just do the... No, I didn't need to do that. We're gonna go ahead and do this. I just want us to... I want to get us set up for the next temple. The next temple is basically the very next thing to do. We're really, really far through this game already. This is very good. Alright. Yeah, how do you recognize Link? I mean, I'm a fish. I'm a fish now. How are you oh, not that. By the way, you notice that like we've only been just putting away like small little amounts and stuff like that, right? And we have money. No, it's not because of interest. It is because, and this is the banker in me speaking out. If you have the ability to save even like little tiny bits of money, good idea. If you want to save, like if you are really like strapped, trying to save up, like I know it sounds silly, but just like a little tiny bit, just a little tiny bit is better than nothing. All right. I know, it seems like we reset time a lot. And we do. That is great. I've never been this far in this game, ever. I'm hoping that this means that the next time we play this, we should feasibly be able to get through all of the next temple. Heck yes. Okay, we did catch the ferry. Good. Actually, no, let's do the hook shot. There we go. Alright, lady. Now... Man, we almost have all the songs now, too. Which, by the way, just as a warning, we do not have the Scarecrow song right now. Just as a warning, we do not have it. And I don't think I need it for the next... Do I need it for the next dungeon? I better look at that, actually. That is very important. I need to know. Because if we do... No, we do not. Awesome. Okay. Good. We don't, guys. We don't need it. Okay, we do, however, need this. Okay, so... I really wish you could just, like... get this to, play on its own, you know? And you didn't actually have to put this in. And I wish that I didn't have to write it down in order to figure out what this is. Okay. She can sing now. I slept quite well. I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed in sleep, I still see everything that occurs in this ocean. Are you God? It seems Lulu is confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior, join me and the King of Red Lions as we explore into the Wind Waker saga. Sorry, the way his head was hooked just reminded me of the Red Lions. King of Red Lions. The open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly climb onto my back. How? Oh, wait. Hold on. I actually am very glad that I grabbed the hook shot. I love how no one questioned at all that it was Link. was kind of funny. Great Bay Temple. Wait, how did I get in? I was on top of a turtle shell. Aw, he's just waving at it. Alright. There we are, guys. That's actually where we're going to end it here. We are good. Alright. Definitely a relatively quiet stream today here, but that's probably a good thing because, again, I have been a little under the, quote-unquote, under the weather with the allergies. I'm probably going to take something tonight just to see if maybe I can help, like, stave them off a little bit longer and see how that goes. But, yeah, so, man, this was good. We are, no, we're not 20 hours into this game. I wonder if there's a way for me to see how long I've been playing this. You know what? Let's go look. Let's go see. Is there a way? Let's see, games. Because, let's see, we created our save points, so we're okay. Details? Oh. Playtime is 20 hours, 58 minutes. Okay. I will go ahead and let you guys know that's not entirely true. Okay. Because I have left the game on multiple times, and I don't mean like overnight or anything. I didn't do anything like that. So, I mean, let's see. I mean, we've played this a couple of times on stream already, so if I just look at the Twitch channel really quick, it should, I mean, we should know how many times or how much time roughly we've been spending on this. So, let's see. I wanted to go turn on something and somebody else came on. Creator dashboard. Here we go. We have played through this game in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 8th episode of this. And each one of these, wow, only 8? We've actually only been playing this for 8? So, what? It's a month. Yeah, we've been playing it. Wow, we have been playing this game for a month. Holy cow. Really, we have been. That's awesome. It doesn't feel like it because I take so many, like, long breaks. But, yeah, basically, I mean, so 8 times 2 is 16. And that doesn't actually include, like, a couple of them, like, they were 2.5 hours. So it's actually, never mind. It is relatively close. We actually are almost at 20 hours. I knew I left it on at one point. I went upstairs after a stream, took a shower, and forgot to turn it off. But interesting. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun, guys. I really like playing through this. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. I hope you guys have been having fun with it. I'm considering like what the next games are going to be. So if you guys have any suggestions, any ideas of what you'd like me to play, feel free, throw it out there. In fact, I think if I look at the bottom of our Twitch page here, let me go have a look at that really quick. Let's see. I gotta get out of my moderator view here real fast. I thought I had a link down below that lets you guys... Yeah, there's a suggestion box. So far, nobody's left me any suggestions. So if you guys are interested in leaving suggestions for me, feel free to leave suggestions. And you can leave them either here on Twitch, if you're watching live, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, feel free to send them through on YouTube as well. Like, I'm totally open to getting comments from wherever. You can also message me through Twitter as well if you want to. But yeah, if you guys have game suggestions specifically that are things you'd really like to see, I'm more than happy to like look them over, see if they'll fit, and if I can fit them in, I will. So, but yeah, we're already we're 20 hours into this game already, and we're getting I mean, Great Bay Temple. That's the third out of the four major temples. So yeah, we're not far from the end of this game. I believe that there's a lot of like wrap up stuff. Like once you finish the fourth temple, I think that I know there's like a relatively long quest line that involves it involves the couple that the milk lady was talking about actually. So I know that we're gonna have to go through that at some point, and that's gonna take a while because I think you actually have to do their storyline. I think you have to do it twice, possibly three times, and it's a 3 day cycle. Um, and it's actually pretty full to my knowledge. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna have to like watch videos on that and stuff and everything and make sure that it's actually correct. So yeah. But anyway, thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you that were able to make it live, I know a few people did pop in here and there throughout the stream, so thank you. And for those of you who, you're not able to make it to the live ones, that's cool. And you're watching this later on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching it later on YouTube. I highly, highly appreciate it. So thank you so much for dropping in. Again, we are streaming for charity. I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, but I'll mention it now. We are streaming for charity. So we are streaming to raise money for Dornbecker's Children's Hospital through Extra Life. So if you feel like donating, or you know somebody who'd like to donate, or you just want to like help out the cause, links are down below, and you can share that link out. It'll take people to my Extra Life page where you can donate. I know I've said this multiple times before. I am still working on what our milestones are going to be. I don't want to add in basically a lot of games because I don't feel like I should gatekeep games behind you guys doing donations. That's just not fair to you guys. I want to play good content for you guys regardless. Either way, like whether or not you're getting donations or not. I think I might put some special stuff behind that. So things like... I don't know. I might even dye my hair and actually like play live on stream. I don't know. Like it's... I want to find ways to encourage people to donate, but at the same time, I don't want to like hurt the content because it's still a small channel. So we'll see what happens with that. The D&D stuff is probably going to be behind the milestones. I do intend to do some D&D stuff. I am still working on it. I thought it was going to be a lot easier for me to put it together than it has been. So, for those of you who thought, oh, well, he said it was already going to be ready. Yeah, you're right. I did say it was going to be ready. I vastly overestimated my ability to get it done. So, I'll own up to that. I thought it was going to be able to be done relatively quickly. And then I remembered, of course, I am super, super busy with just life in general. So, I work 40 hours a week. I go to school for like an additional roughly 10 to 16 hours per week. Yes, it's online, but it still takes a lot of my time because I'm in honors courses right now. And I'm getting ready to do my capstone courses. And then on top of that, I do this. And I also still do my Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I'm a volunteer for a local library. And I play D&D with teenagers and teach them how to play in order to raise their skills and things like social skills, leadership skills, communication skills, stuff like that. So I'm still doing all of this, like while I work and go to school. So if it takes me a little bit of extra time to do a project, that's why. That's why. And I'm sure everybody's understanding. I know that people aren't going, oh God, why isn't he getting it done? Oh, he needs to have it done now. He told us. I know you guys aren't doing that. So thank you so much for not heckling me over it. I really, really appreciate it. I do want to put together the D&D content. I really, really want to put it together because I like it. It's fun for me. On one hand, I want to put together, like, I want to do it on stream, like, put together the process of, like, how I put together stuff for D&D, which is a lot of hodgepodge. But my issue with doing that is then you guys would know what's going to be happening, and I don't want to do that. So that idea is kind of out. I know some people have like suggested it as an idea, but no. And my players sometimes watch my streams, so I don't want them to know how I put together stuff for their D&D campaign. So I can't do that one either. But in the future, I expect that there will be actual D&D content. There is going to be Dungeons and Dragons content. It's just putting together the adventures and trying to figure out what are the options that I feel will be suitable. I'm also probably going to limit it down to, which class. I'm going to like pre-select classes for whatever you guys as the audience are going to play. So it's going to be like a one-on-one type D&D campaign where the audience is going to decide what you do. Like, you guys are going to pull together and we're going to figure out what you guys are going to do. Or what the player character is going to do. And I'm trying to design it with one person in mind and put it together kind of like, almost like a choose your own adventure. It's just going to take time to put together because these campaigns are usually fairly intricate. There's a lot of good puzzles to them. They're fairly, there's a lot of social interactions. And I have to make it so that the content actually works for a stream. It's a little bit different. It's almost like writing a book. Thankfully, some of the content is already written for me. I just have to figure out how to narrow it down and make it a little more simplified for a stream. Just make it a little easier. I'm also discussing it with other individuals, and this is not confirmed, and I'm not going to bring up whose names I'm talking to right now, but I am talking to a few people about potentially doing a live D&D game either on my channel or on their channel. I don't care whose channel it's in, as long as I'm allowed to bring in Extra Life in on it, because I would like there to be an opportunity to do a charity, especially for a charity that I believe a lot in. So that's another thing that I'm looking at for actual D&D content. Ideally, I would like it to be here, and I would like to pick it on a specific day of the week. I just haven't figured out when it's going to be. I kind of want it to be on Fridays, but I honestly don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. So, yeah, that's actually kind of all I've really got right now for like channel updates. And I know you guys are just kind of looking at the same screen. I'm sorry, I probably should have turned something else on, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of like what's going on with the channel, what I'm thinking about doing. And again, some of these are just ideas. I don't know if a live D&D game is actually going to work out for stream. I would love for it to. Like, that is a dream of mine, is to do live D&D games for charity, even beyond my volunteer work that I do. So I would love for that to happen. If it can. If it can. If it can't, I mean, then, hey, my little project for D&D, I'll still work on that. I still want to do a miniature painting session as well, either on stream or on YouTube stream, one or the other. So I'm looking into that as well, because I do have some minis that I really want to paint, and I have one that it's a milestone. I have an idea. This is a milestone that is not related to donations, but a milestone that is related to an accomplishment that not only I have made, but my players in my D&D campaign are making. My players have almost reached the end of the campaign that I've been running for them. I've been running a D&D campaign for them since it was the very end of October of 2020. And I've been running the Out of the Abyss campaign, published by Wizards of the Coast. I've been running that for them basically every weekend for between 3 and 5 hours ever since then. And we've only missed a couple of weekends, either because too many people just couldn't make it, or I was sick, or something came up. So I think we've missed maybe 4 weekends at the most, and they're getting very close to the end. They are legitimately within 2 months of finishing this game. if we play every weekend. So what I'm hoping is I would like to buy a miniature of the final boss of that campaign, and then possibly paint it on stream. Again, I don't know if it's going to be on Twitch, and or if it's going to be on YouTube. I almost want to put it on YouTube just so that they can like go back and look at it and be just like, yeah, we beat this guy. But I don't know. We will see. We'll see. I'll turn that into a nice little art stream. I might do it on Twitch just for fun, but I have the ability to stream between both Twitch and YouTube now. So that's the other update that was from last week, in case anybody missed it. I have my YouTube channel up and running again, not only as an archive, but I'm utilizing it for additional streaming. So the thing about it is with Twitch, I have said since the beginning of getting the channel, I'm not a numbers guy, and I'm not really worried about the numbers. And I'm not worried about them. Otherwise, I would have cut this stream really early, because it's just me and oh, hi Amy, hi. You you showed up actually toward the end of the stream, but that's awesome. I was just giving updates for the stream and things that I'm planning on doing. That because sometimes it's difficult to get the numbers up on Twitch. So sometimes if I want to stream outside of my normal schedule, I find it difficult to jump onto Twitch to do that, because I haven't told anybody that I'm going to be streaming. You know, people expect regularly I'm going to be here Monday and Wednesday, but if I decide to stream randomly on a Saturday, nobody's going to be expecting that, and I don't expect people to be able to make it. So what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to utilize YouTube for that. I don't make any money off of it at all, just the same as Twitch. But what the difference is that it does not mess with my my analytics for Twitch. Amy, I was taking care of bees. Sorry. You were taking care of bees? No, don't be sorry. First of all, thank you for taking care of bees. I love bees. Second of all, you're a beekeeper? Or like, are you assistant beekeeper? What? I'm sorry. We're gonna stop some of these updates. Hold the phone, guys. We gotta hear this. And what's cool is, and I'm not gonna share this on stream, but she actually sent me a picture of a bee, because I know Amy. Amy is my friend. But yeah, seriously, wait. No, you taking care of bees? Wait. Can we say that you're taking care of beesness? I had a swarm in your yard. Ooh. That is... I don't know whether or not to be concerned or not. Should I be concerned? I'm also realizing something else on this stream. I have no background music. I need to find background music for my streams at some point. You had a swarm in your yard, though. You called someone to relocate them. You had one in your hand. Aww. That's awesome. Bees are so cool. In fact, God, I wish I still had a video of this. I took it on one of my really old phones, so it's gone now, unfortunately. Years ago, I decided, when I was still living on my parents' farm, I decided I wanted to grow my own garden. Like, I had never gotten into gardening before, but I was just like, man, you cuddled a speckled king snake? Wait a minute, aren't king snakes poisonous? I want to say that they're poisonous. Anyways, sorry, I had never gotten into gardening before, and then one year I got this, I don't know, energy that I was just like, man, I really really want to do some gardening, and I got a whole bunch of different types of plants. I got some tomatoes, basically anything I could eat. And one of the things that I got was an artichoke. I didn't realize, though, that artichokes would flower, and that when they flower, that they are poisonous, and you should not eat them. Now, don't get me... No, I didn't eat it. I just found out that they flower, and when I checked out about the flower, it says, do not eat. But what I can tell you is that if you have artichokes, and you do let them flower, and they create this absolutely beautiful purple flower, leave them where honeybees or even bumblebees can get to them. I went out, I would run my hand across the top of the flower every so often because it was super, super soft. And one day I ran my hand across it, and my hand left with like 3 bees on top of my hand. Oh, hey, Al. No. It's okay, dude. It's okay. Wow. Now, everybody's here now. I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. And, like 2 hours and 10 minutes in, I'm like, okay, cool. I've hit a good like checkpoint, a good place to stop, and I legitimately just started talking about what I was going to be doing with the channel in the future and like just some ideas that I had. And now people are coming in. I'm so sorry, you guys. You guys both missed the gameplay for the day, but don't worry. I am going to upload it to YouTube. So don't worry. Or you guys can watch it on the archive here. It'll be available for like, I don't know, I think the archive on Twitch keeps them available for like a month. Fashionably late. Yeah, that works. Fashionably late. Oh, you were talking about king snakes. They're constrictors. They're immune to venomous snake bites and actually kill rattlesnakes and copperheads. They're surprisingly gentle. Oh, really? Well, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. That is cool. I have nothing against snakes. I have nothing against snakes as long as they don't bite me. It's spiders I don't like. I don't like spiders. No thanks. I'm not a fan of spiders. But yeah, this is really funny. Oh. Teacher facts. That's awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, I was never really exposed to snakes as a kid. I was exposed to spiders. Spiders 100%. You know what? I know what I can switch over to. There we go. That way you guys don't have to see the same screen. Yes, peacock spiders. Okay, peacock spiders are cute. They are, and they wear raindrops for hats or little water droplets for hats. That part is super, super cute. But like, I've met people who have like pet tarantulas. No thanks. I'm okay without tarantulas. I'm okay without big spiders, which is why I feel a little bit bad for the East Coast right now. Because of have either one of you seen the thing about the Majora spiders? I think the Joro spiders all along the East Coast, I think that is absolutely fascinating at this point. That these big, and they fly. My wife explained it to me a little bit, is that I guess they use like electromagnetic currents or something like that, or the electromagnetic field of the Earth, and they just like spread their webs, and it basically like lets them float and fly. They're pretty decent size too, but I guess they're not harmful to humans. But they're kind of neat looking. They're still creepy, but they're kind of neat looking. Peacock spiders. They are the cutest. My kids are doing reports on whip scorpions and bird-eating spiders right now. You have a stronger stomach than I do, Amy. I just no. Just no. No. By the way, for anybody who's wondering, because I mentioned this on stream before, I believe. I have mentioned that I'm like getting my degrees in education. I'm not going to school to become a teacher. So I don't, like, this kind of stuff I'm not regularly exposed to. I'm going in for, like, corporate training. So, yeah, Amy having a stronger stomach, like, you go on, you keep teaching those kids, and you enjoy those facts. I don't really want to know that much about bird-eating spiders, because poor birds. It's pretty interesting. I believe it. I can imagine, especially because kids would be so fascinated by that. Like, I know when I was younger, there was this book. Back when I was in grade school, there was this book in our library. And every single year, like the very first day of school, I would check the book out. And then the next, like at the end of the year, I would check the book back in, and I would keep the book checked out throughout the entire year, and I would read this book over and over and over again because I just found it fascinating. And it was this like 200-page book on sharks, all different kinds of sharks. And see, I would not go near a shark in the water. I don't care if I'm in a cage. I wouldn't go near it. No, thank you. But they are fascinating creatures. They're absolutely fascinating. And I would look up like some of the weirdest stuff about sharks. But now it's like I focus so much of my time on other stuff that it's just like, man, I don't have time for all these cool facts. Like, there are tons and tons of really, really cool facts. It's just that, I don't know, the older I've gotten, the less time I have for it. It kind of makes me sad in a way. But it is true. It is true. And kids absolutely would be totally fascinated by that. They're like, oh, cool. It eats what? Yay! You know, I could totally see kids being excited by stuff like that. Absolutely. And I'm sure that bird-eating spiders are great. Admittedly, if you could get bird-eating spiders for the ones that keep waking me up early in the morning, that would be great. We have reports on spitting cobras, leopard sharks, and the peacock shrimp. The peacock shrimp. All right. Spitting cobras, admittedly, would be kind of cool. I used to love cobras. Just the idea of them, the way that they looked and everything. Like, I always thought that they were really beautiful looking snakes. Oh, there's a National Geographic video about the shrimp? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll totally check that out. Why not? Like, that sounds like fun. That totally sounds like fun. Mantis shrimp. It's called mantis shrimp. Okay. There's actually, I'm trying to remember the name of the guy, but there's a YouTuber that does videos on really, like, unique animals. Is it Z Frank? I can't remember his name, but he's really famous for doing these, like, they're not quite, they do have they have interesting facts, but he does it in a humorous way. And I can't remember the guy's name. If I find a video, I'll send it to you. He's really, really funny. It has more colors than a human eye can detect, and the punch that just destroys life? Huh. Alright. Okay, I'll bite. It does sound kind of interesting. And I do like National Geographic, so I probably will check it out. That is awesome. And take on and beat an octopus? No, I don't want anything that beats up an octopus. I love octopus. I love octopus. They are so clever. They're so cool. They're absolutely fascinating. What I really love is, what was it? There was an octopus in... The octopus tried to eat it first. Well, I mean, you know. It was hungry. But there's an octopus in... God, I don't remember which aquarium it was. Okay, but anyways, there's an aquarium that had an octopus in it. And it had been there for a while. I can't remember how long it had been there. And all of a sudden, their rare exotic fish just started disappearing. And they thought somebody was stealing the fish. They were kind of right. What happened was the octopus started timing where where the guards were or where the security was and where who was leaving the room at what times and things like that. Like, was smart enough to figure all this out. When the last person left, they opened their tank, wriggled out of it, made their way to the other tank, caught the fish, ate the fish, and then went back and closed their cage back up, closed their tank back up. Absolutely hilarious. It's one of the best things that I've ever seen out of a story. No, I didn't know how to kill an octopus. I don't know. I like octopus. No. We don't kill octopus here. Now we need an emoticon that is an octopus. We need one. I'll have to find one somewhere. No, we don't kill the octopus here. Actually, we don't. Come to think of it, I don't think we have any of our own emoticons, do we? Yet. There are some that I want to add in once I can find them. At this point, I can't pay artists right now. I don't have the income for it. So that's very sweet. If you want to do it for charity, you're welcome to. But please don't feel obligated. You don't do it for money? I'm surprised. You do it for practice? There's a lot of artists out there that I like, and I fully agree with them that like people ask them like, "Hey, will you do it for exposure?" And it's just like, no, I took time to do this. I feel bad for taking people's art for free. I really do. You draw for the kids all the time. Oh, Al, is that an octopus? Did you find one? It is. There is an octopus. That is adorable. I love it. But no, I don't know anything about killing octopus. I have eaten octopus though. I will admit, yes, I have had octopus. It is delicious. It is good. It's super rubbery. It's like super, super rubbery, but it is good. But it's like I would never want anybody to like purposely like kill an octopus just so I could eat it. I'd feel bad. I think that they're so smart. They're so awesome. It's like, okay, it's only rubbery, but it's got delicious flavor. If they didn't peel the skin after boiling it, I don't know. I mean, it was on sushi. I don't remember. I wasn't paying that much attention probably at the minute. I was probably very hungry and went, hey, that looks good. Then put it in my mouth, and then I asked what it was. There was a lot of sushi that I had, especially when I was in college, that I ate. I didn't ask what it was before I put it in my mouth. I didn't want to know until after I ate it. That's why it's rubbery usually, is because the skin was left on and that makes it chewy. Well, hey, I mean, truthfully, I liked the texture. It wasn't bad. I actually liked it. How you had sheep brain. Okay, I can't knock it because I've never tried it. I've never tried it. I've heard that there are certain meals that are like that are really good. In fact, recently I rewatched the movie Clue, and I remember that they said it was monkey brain soup. So that's where I first like learned. I know it's a movie and it's not real, but at the same time, it's just kind of interesting that like the brain of an animal is used for soups in some cases. You don't like camel or ostrich? I've had what were the two? There was one of my coworkers who's actually now my boss. Was very, very sweet. Within a little while of meeting me, she discovered Oh, that's right, Temple of Doom. I forgot that was in Temple of Doom too. But one of my coworkers, she was very, very sweet. Um, After meeting me, she discovered that I have my friend who he owns a cricket flour business, so they make flour out of crickets, ground crickets. Um, Long story. I'm not going to get into it unless maybe one of these days he'll come on stream and he can explain it. But yeah, she realized that I was like into like different food, I guess, because I made some brownies out of it and that were actually very, very good. And so for fun, she bought me 2 sticks of pepperoni from some like store that she had been to somewhere on the coast. And she brought me back alligator and kangaroo. Now, I've always thought that kangaroo were like these really sweet, kind of cute looking animals and stuff like that. And no, first of all, they will disembowel you if you threaten their territory. So, yes, people do kill them for food. And gator, I guess, is kind of normal, I guess, in some places, even in the U.S. Like, I guess in Florida, you can get it. But, yeah, actually, I was really surprised. Both of them were really, really good. I have to admit to eating them, they were incredibly good. So, I mean, I guess it just goes to show you that, oh, you can get it in Louisiana and Texas too? I don't know why. I figure with Texas, you could probably get just about any meat because it just sounds like it's the place where a lot of people would like to do hunting. It's just, it's like, we haven't tested to see if this thing tastes good on a grill yet, so we're going to go and find it. That's kind of how I figure Texas is. I've never had scorpion. I've heard that it's good, though. I have heard that it is good. But I've never had it. I am deathly afraid of eating anything either poisonous or venomous. I'm very careful about stuff like that. I got tricked into eating rattlesnake. And so ever since then, yeah. Thankfully with sushi, like I looked it up at the restaurant, there was nothing poisonous, so I knew that I wouldn't be eating anything like that. But yeah, anywhere else I will usually ask. Yes, you can try anything once. That is true. But depending on what you've eaten, you might not try anything again afterwards. That's why I'm careful with things that are poisonous or venomous. It's like, oh God, what's the name of the fish? My wife knows this because she loves everything Japan, kind of like I do. But I can't remember the name of the fish. It's not the pufferfish. The pufferfish is poisonous to my knowledge. But there's one in Japan it's very specific. You have to be specially trained to prepare it. And man, the name of the fish is right on the edge of my tongue right now. God, I wish I could remember the name of it. Anyways, it's this fish. Fugu! Thank you. Yes, Al. Al got it. It's fugu. You have to be specially trained in order to prepare it. And in order to eat it, you have to sign a waiver. Because there's a special way, I guess, to remove the poison sac from it. And if you mess it up, it's hard to tell. And people have died eating it. For me, I can't. I have too much to live for. No, thank you. I mean, if I was already going to, like, if I knew that I was going to die, if I knew that it's like, okay, you've only got so much time left, like, if for some reason, the earth was all of a sudden just going to, melt down or whatever, then yeah, maybe I'd try it. Maybe I'd take the risk because it's like, well, I'm going to die anyways. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the idea of taking that much of a risk over food, like, I can't imagine that the fish is that much different than other fish. I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine that fish is that unique. That it would be that different. I can't see that. So it's the street credit. Just you go to a bar to go pick somebody up, and it's just like, hey, Missy, you know, I'm a risk taker. I sat down in a fine restaurant, signed a contract, and I ate that fish that could kill me. And you know what? I walked away. It was delicious. No, I couldn't be that guy. I couldn't be that guy. First of all, I can't do that accent with a straight face. Second of all, no. It's just not for me. I like trying all sorts of different foods. Like, the next one I'd really like to try is Buddha's Fist. I have not tried that yet. I have had durian. If you've never had durian, go to your local Asian market and go find some. The nerve toxin supposed to give a numbing effect on your mouth. Ooh. Oh, you're allergic to most seafood? That sucks. I love seafood personally. Like most seafood I like. The only one that I've had so far that I wasn't a huge fan of is shark. I had a fillet of shark once. I don't remember what kind of shark it was. And no, it was not shark fin soup or anything like that. It was at a restaurant in California. I think I was like 7 or something like that. But it was the seasoning was just awful. So it kind of ruined the experience for me, to be honest. Like, I really wanted to enjoy it. I would probably try it again if I could. If it was like, responsibly sourced, that sort of thing. Then I would try and eat it. But I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, I suppose. Like, the experience back then, like, I could still, to this day, remember the taste and the texture. And it was just not my thing. Like, it was just... Which is really unfortunate, because it's a place that's really well known for its, like, baby back pork ribs. And that's what I used to get, like, every single time I went to that restaurant. And that was the last time that I went there that I can remember. Actually, no, that's not true. That isn't true. It was the last time I went there that year, because we did go multiple times that year. And so I had to wait like an extra year to be able to go back. Because it's a place that was only in California. It was not here in Oregon. Now it's here in Oregon. It's a place called Claim Jumpers. It's really good. If you've never been to Claim Jumpers, I highly recommend it. Go check them out. It's actually very, very good food. Very good food. Oh, Al, you found a shark. You found a shark emoji. This is hilarious. This stream has now turned in from a gaming stream into a let's chat. You want to visit Oregon? You totally should visit Oregon. Like, as long as you can, like, travel responsibly right now, by all means. Oregon is beautiful. I love Oregon. Like, I'll admit, I am not the most well-traveled person in the world, to be honest with you. Like, I'm just not. I've been to Oregon. Oregon is a blacklisted state? Wait, why is Oregon being blacklisted? For what? But anyways, I've been to Alaska, Washington, Oregon, of course, because I live in Oregon, California, and I've been to Nevada, and I've been to Louisiana. I have been to an airport in Arizona. Personal? Oh. Well, Oregon's a big place, so if it's just because there's specific people here, your mother knows too many people, they'd be in your business. I'll just go somewhere where they're not. That's what I'd recommend. Oregon's, it's funny. It looks small, but you know, there's plenty of areas where you can find places to get away. Believe me. I actually there's several places that I really want to go look around in Oregon. Really? In Italy? Huh. I don't know. I mean, me personally, with the places that I have been so far, I personally really like it. Just my own personal choice. California for me is just way too warm, and Washington, it actually manages to rain more there than it does here. And I admit, I love like having rain, but I don't know. Oregon, it actually feels like you do get a full 4 seasons every year. And there's multiple places to go visit. I really want to go to Crater Lake. It is absolutely beautiful, and I've never been. And I'm 35 years old, and I've never been. My family thought that they took me on a trip there once, and I never did. Hawaii has a lot of rain. Hawaii does. Hawaii does have a lot of rain. I've never been. I have some family that's in Hawaii. Chances are I probably will not be visiting Hawaii. I don't know how they find me, or I find them since I don't seek them and actually try to avoid people that she knows. Yeah, Texas does not. Although, wait a minute. Yeah, I was about to say, like, didn't Texas just get hit with a bunch of tornadoes and storms recently? Because now that I think about it, yeah, you're from Texas. Like, you weren't in that, were you? I've got another friend who was. So, now that I think about it, because I know you were messaging me back and forth today. Oh, no. Okay, I'm just going to ask the question then. Are you okay? Because as long as you're safe, that's good. You left work early? Okay. Alright. Just as long as you're safe, that's good. You were playing with bees? You're just like, what tornado? I was playing with bees, you know? I don't know anything about a tornado. That is the best. That is the best response to somebody being like, "Were you involved in the tornadoes?" I was playing with bees. You know, I was in my yard. It was buzz buzz. You have a tradition. I go out to the hive and I worship the bees, and they protect me from the tornadoes. Sorry, that's me. That's me being weird. And now me really wanting to come up with like a D&D character that does something like that. We made wings and sat on the balcony of my apartment until the hail started. That is freaking cool. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you're okay. Unfortunately, I've got a friend in Texas that I don't know how they are. I haven't heard from them and I haven't seen them. So hopefully they're fine. I don't really have a way of getting a hold of them because I met them online. It's strictly like our friendship has always been online. So unfortunately, it's me and a couple of mutual friends that are just kind of like, okay, we don't know where you are. We haven't heard from you. We are assuming that you're fine because I don't think that they're in that area of Texas. I hope. But I honestly don't know. That's kind of scary. That's one of the reasons, like, I could not live in the Midwest. Cautious for the most part. Work dismissed early. Damage wasn't too bad. Houston got hit hard. Oh, that's... Ouch. See, I do know a few people in Houston. Thankfully, like, I have a feeling that those people would all be okay. I would think. You think awesome, but you're not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I'm very fortunate that one of the things about Oregon is it is really rare that we have, like, a major event. You know what I mean? Like, a major environmental disaster or anything like that. By the way, Al, you and I better start knocking on wood. But yeah, it's really, really rare to find in Oregon that there's, like, been a major, like, earthquake or tornado or anything like that. It's super, super rare. The only tornado that I know of that actually did any damage in the last, like, 10 years that I'm aware of. Okay, so, you know, there's my disclaimer. There was one that was out near our capital, and it was near where my mother-in-law lives. And that's really the only reason my wife and I found out about it, is because she called us and was like, "Oh my God, it missed me by, like, this much. Like, it missed us by just a few streets." And it took out a small business. There was a lady who was in the building. She shut down the building, left to go to lunch, came back. When she came back, the building was gone. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it is one of those things where it's just like, where did my work go? Like, did I just lose it? Did I lose where my office building is? And no, it wasn't. It wasn't that she lost the office building. The tornado picked it up and threw the building. We had one that destroyed 4 streets from us a few years back. Sweet, I don't have to call in sick. Yeah, I mean, thankfully nobody was hurt. There was, of course, the property damage, but property is property. That's why you have insurance. But nobody was hurt or anything like that. It was just like, we were just like, oh, okay, like that's a little. It was a little close, a little close to home, but it was interesting. But other than that, like, I mean, we are very, very fortunate here. For the most part, like, we do get we get earthquakes every so often, like really small earthquakes. I think in my life, I've only ever felt 2 of them. The first one I felt when I was very young, and it woke me up, and I didn't know what it was. And I literally thought that, like, somebody had been, like, walking through the house and just, like, was walking too heavy. And I turned around and went right back to sleep. Like, right back to sleep. And the next morning, my mom was like, "Hey, I'm really surprised. Like, you didn't come in to see your dad and I. Like, I'm really, really proud of you." And I'm like, because I was very young at the time. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. I can't even remember. Maybe it was around spring break. I can't remember. I was very young. And she's like, "Well, no, there was an earthquake last night. Didn't you feel it?" And then I became terrified of earthquakes. For several years, until I was just like, oh, yeah, we rarely ever have them. And then the next time I felt one, it wasn't until high school. Like, it was in high school, I was sitting on the bleachers. We had these, like, pull-out bleachers in our gymnasium. So you could just, like, slide them all together and they stacked on top of each other. I don't even remember. Was there one when we were in college, dude? I don't remember. I remember the one from high school very clearly, though, because a couple of my buddies and I, we all pulled out the bleachers, and we were sitting on the bleachers. We were getting ready for an assembly, and we're all sitting around in a circle on different levels of the bleachers and just kind of hanging out there. And all of a sudden, the floor, like not the floor, but just like the bleachers really started moving. And I mean, like really shaking. And we're going, oh, okay. And then we went to go look to the side to see, oh, okay, like who's coming up on the bleachers. And then realized no one was coming up on the bleachers. And we're looking at each other going, did you move that? Dude, was that an earthquake just now? And right then is when the earthquake alarm went off. It went off, and yeah, we had to go outside, and yeah, they had to check the building and everything. It was really weird. It was very weird. What year was that? Let's see. That was the year. Okay, you know what? Actually, I do remember because I was in my geometry class at the time, because I remember having to sit in my geometry classroom after that. And I psyched myself out a little bit because I saw a crack in the wall, and I was like, I do not remember that crack being in the wall before. So it kind of weirded me out. And then I found out that, yes, it had been there for years and years and years. So that would have been... I graduated in 2004, so that would have been 2002, 2003 is when it was. But I mean, I've been through windstorms, ice storms. I mean, here in Oregon, an ice storm will shut down the state, or at least the Portland metro area, because nobody here can drive in snow. Just if it snows outside, you're calling into work. Like, just almost guaranteed. You're calling into work, you're not going to go in, you're just going to take a snow day, sit back and have a cup of cocoa. Because no one in Oregon that I have met actually drives well in the snow. I mean, even my dad, my dad's a pretty good driver. Even then, like, we've had some tough calls, and we've had a couple of situations where it's like, ooh, should we really have gotten out on the road? The answer was no. So, yeah, I'm very fortunate. Bad weather happens around here. I work from home. And if the weather's so bad that the internet's gone, well, guess what, guys? I wasn't going to make it into work anyways. You have an off-topic question? I love off-topic questions. Sure. You are more than welcome to ask me questions. In fact, I'm going to... Here. I know that gameplay is technically over, but I'm playing Animal Crossing. We also have volcanoes. Yes, we do. And we have been very, very fortunate that volcanoes have not been going off. Do you use Facebook? I do use Facebook. I do not link it, though. And the reasoning I have behind that is my Facebook is primarily family and very close friends. I do not utilize it for business, which is primarily like what my Twitter is for my charity work and stuff like that. I like to keep my family and my close friends informed a little bit. But yeah, I do have Facebook. I have considered dropping it, but the problem is I don't have an easy way of contacting a lot of really old friends. Well, yeah, college buddies, yeah, like I said, close friends. I think, Al, at this point, dude, I think you are probably one of my last college buddies that I actually still have, like, a link to. Like, I can still talk to you. Because I think at this point, like, most of the people I used to hang out with, a lot of them either A, left Facebook or just disappeared off the map. Like, I haven't heard from them, haven't seen them or anything, so... I was going to say I can send you my link so you can see the bees. Oh yeah, absolutely. You, by all means, you can just go ahead and send it to me through Discord. Sure, I'll have a look at it. I love bees. Bees are amazing. I actually get spring flower mixes for my parents and for myself for gardening, so that way I can make sure there's lots and lots and lots of bees on the farm. Yeah, they seem to vanish. Yeah, I'm still friends with. There's a couple of them that like I didn't talk to a ton, and yeah, they just decided like they wanted to add me on Facebook. So I still talk to a few people from there. There's a couple of the girls that I used to hang out with in college. I still talk to them every so often just to, chat and see how things are going. One or two of them like still live relatively close to me, so we can actually like hang out once the pandemic's over. I think I know what that name is. I'm not going to say it out loud. But man, I haven't seen him in years. Haven't a lot of our buddies we used to hang out with. I haven't seen them in a long time, man. A long time. But I mean, we all just drifted apart. It's just the way that it happened. We all got busy. We all had other lives. There was a lot of other stuff that we had to do. So, but yeah, I mean, it's you and there's a couple of others. There's a couple others that I still hang out with, like just chit chat, hang out with. Like I haven't really been out to like quote unquote hang out with anybody since before the pandemic. Like I think the one friend that I have that I actually decided to go like hang out with, go have a drink, just go chill, and we went out to dinner. I don't know, probably half a year before the pandemic hit. Is my cricket buddy. That's it. Like, other than that, people from school, high school, and college. Like I really haven't seen most of them. Most friends that I have now are people that I've met online for the most part. Like Amy, a lot. I tend to gravitate toward meeting people that are all over the freaking world. Like, I got a couple of friends in Japan. I got a couple of friends in Europe. Flops and rolls. I have a small circle. Yeah. Yeah, people who know me like super, super well, like really, really well, like offline, that's a very, very small. What about the one named like a cat? But you're gonna have to message me on Facebook because I got no idea, dude. That one I don't even know. Floof? Yeah, I've got no clue. Got no idea who you're talking about on that one. Oh, that's too bad. Turnips are 197. I sold all my turnips yesterday. Don't want to give out names. Yeah, you don't have to, dude. If you want, you can message. Yeah, you can text it to me, and I'll tell you whether or not I found them or talk to them. I'll text you when I'm off stream. But yeah, I mean, just I don't know. The older I've gotten, the less likely it is that I've run into people. Like again, people just kind of drifted apart. There's a baby screaming in our apartment below me. I don't know how people can stand that noise. I don't know either. I really don't. And keep in mind, guys, it's not that I dislike children. It's not that I believe that people shouldn't have children, because of course you should have children. Or at least some people should have children. Children are just not for me. My wife and I will not be having children. One of the big reasons that I didn't want children is for exactly what Amy is talking about right now. Because there is only so much train track that is called my sanity. And it's very, very short. I like my kids. Tag, take them back. That's been the great thing is the only time when I've actually had to deal with like younger children is when it's been like family. And that is the great part about that is that you just give them a bunch of sugar, shake them up, and hand them back to their parents. Uh, not that I've actually shaken them up and filled them up with sugar. I'm joking, of course. I am joking. But it's like, you know, with family, it's I for a while there it was good where I could actually just like turn around and give a kid back to their parent. Toddlers throwing tantrums at work, yes, I agree with you, dude. I used to work in a bank, and banks were supposed to be relatively quiet until you had a mom who'd be towing in, and keep in mind, I am not knocking parents, okay? Like, being a parent is a tough job. And I totally get that, and I understand it, and I respect that. So I would feel bad because you would see a mom walk into the branch. She'd be towing two kids. She'd have a third kid literally strapped to her back, walking in, trying to get her banking done, trying to get her stuff done, and being told, no, you can't go through the drive-thru because your transaction is too complicated, whatever. And, of course, always, one of those kids would be either A, bored, and so they'd throw a temper tantrum because they didn't want to be there. B, just really, really excited about, like, oh, we get to go inside, we get to run around, we get to play, blah, 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 blah. Or you'd have the one kid that just does not have spatial recognition. That just does not understand the concept of, oh, there's a counter here. And they'd run directly into the counter. And it would be screaming for all of them. Regardless of what the situation was, there was screaming somewhere. My cousin asked me if I wanted to watch her son. I stared and said no. He's one no. Oh my god. Okay. You used a flashlight as a laser pointer for a 1-year-old. Oh god. Oh no. I just the best experiences that I ever had with having like to take care of kids was when I was in Disneyland. I mean that was an easy way of just like, I ended up spending some time with a younger cousin, and yeah, they were an absolute angel. They were absolutely awesome, and it was a great experience. It was absolutely wonderful. Turns out little kids can be treated like cats. I'm not advocating that. I'm not going to advocate that. That is pretty funny, though. That's how they get you. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a kids person. I'm not. I can stand to be around somebody else's kids for a little while. Like, I've got a friend who has a young daughter that her and I haven't seen this friend much since college. And she has been repeatedly asking me, like, hey, when do we get to hang out? When do we get to hang out? When do we get to hang out? And I do really want to hang out. And so, like, I can imagine, like, I can probably be around her kid. Her kid's a little bit older now. But, like, when she was really little, I was just like, no. Like, it's going to be a bit. It will be. Just because I'm just not comfortable around very small children. that don't like get social rules and stuff like that. Just it's kind of a thing with me. Which again is one of those reasons that I've been unable to really come to grips with like, oh, you could have kids. Yeah, I